Hello, welcome to Seek God Deeply. This is going to be a very quick video. Inside my mind, I saw a way for us to look at where the importance of our thoughts lie. So in other words, let's say you have a seed. These are mala beads. Let's say you have a seed of an apple tree, and you have a seed of a thorn bush. You plant them right next to each other. That earth that is surrounding them, let's say that is nature, and each seed is the thoughts. Each seed pulls what it needs from the earth into it in order to grow. Now, inside the seed lies the I am, an apple seed, the apple seed one would say, and the I am that was before Abraham is inside that seed. The information, the DNA if you want to call it, the unseen part of the DNA, the information of what that seed needs from the earth is inside of that seed. If that seed could speak, the inside information would say, I am an apple seed, an apple tree with tons of fruit. Well, your thoughts, it's not the thought that's important, but it's the information inside. I could sit here and think, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. I mean, that's a very greedy thought, but just using it as an example. I could sit there with that one thought, but deep inside my being, I don't feel like I can ever be anybody special. I feel poor. You see what I'm saying? So the information within your thoughts is more important than the actual thought and imagery that you see on the mental side of it. If you're able to construct your thoughts so that you break it down and understand the underlying information, and it's hard for someone to explain to you what that is. You need to, and this is why Yeshua said to turn within. You need to turn within yourself and find out what is truly behind your thoughts. How do you truly feel about yourself? And when you're thinking, anybody that's on this path will begin to become more conscious and aware of what they are thinking. And as you start to understand thought, you'll start to see there's the DNA of the thought. There's information that, if it is in perfect harmony and if it is in perfect attunement with the laws of nature, will be able to draw, like the seed in the plant, exactly what it needs from nature. And the more in tune and enlightened the being is, the faster the realization and manifestation of that thought will become. But the thing to remember, most of us consciously think thoughts of random BS that really has nothing big to do with our life. And yes, the information within that thought may not be as prominent, but those are still seeds that are being planted. And enough of one type of seed, all of those seeds together can bring about the negative. Even though the content of the thought might have looked positive, it's deeper within the thought to the DNA and information of it that will determine what gets pulled to you. So those people that want to think of themselves a certain way must also feel that they are that certain way, and they must also represent themselves. That's the true meaning of the word faith, ha'iman uta. They must represent themselves as they want to be. And when the three of them are in harmony, then you have the proper combination to pull from nature those things that thought is putting out. It's a magnet, and it's pulling exactly what the DNA of that thought is. You may see the picture of that thought differently than the actual information inside. Just like if I told you to look at a white house and there's a blue picket fence, every single one of you has a different design of a house, a different design of a fence, but yet the information was the same. I used one set of information, but your pictures are different. But you drew the house and the fence, and the house was white and the fence was blue because the information said that. So within your thoughts, if you become more aware of, and you must first turn within and find out exactly what it is your thoughts pertain to and are being sent out for. In other words, become more aware and conscious of what you're thinking now that you know exactly what thought is capable of doing. And on a side note, since I'm basically done there, because I don't want this to be a long video, but on a side note, when you're sitting and watching TV and commercial comes on, and commercials are very good at this, and this is why you should move away from sitting and staring and being hypnotized by TV, because this is how they put information into your thoughts. They code your DNA of your thoughts by their little jingle, their little subliminal thing, and when you're zoned out, that becomes the DNA of it. And all of a sudden, you're at the grocery store, you see that product, or if you're at the grocery store and you say, hey, I need this toilet paper, and all of a sudden, Charmin's, because it's nice and squishy, comes to your head, and guess what you're reaching for? The concept of that is the same way that you're going to program your thoughts positively, and you're going to become aware of it. And once you start to do that, you become aware of what is trying to program you. And then all of a sudden, stop, you got control back. And you'll see that you'll start to watch less TV. You'll start to watch more. When you do watch TV, it'll be more educational stuff, etc., etc. So I just wanted this to be a very short video. It's just something that came up last night and the night before it started. And last night I had a really big dream. It actually started when I was watching the eclipse. The clouds came in when it was full eclipse, but it was beautiful. So I wanted to share that with you. I love you all. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for the emails. Hopefully this answered some of your questions about thoughts and exactly why I always say you are in control of what gets drawn towards you, because you are the seed planter, and the information in that seed is what you are, who you are, what you desire, who you desire to be. And then you have your images and your pictures on top of that, and then that gets sent out into nature, and it will pull the information to you, not your thought, but the information that thought is sending out. Thank you, as always. I love you. Elohim be with you, because Elohim is you. I love you.